Hey guys, this is Bharat and welcome to Bharat's Kitchen with restaurant style vegetable noodles. And trust me, this is how good restaurants make noodles. And yes, street style chowmein is different and we'll discuss it in a different recipe. For now, let's begin with it. So I know this guy who supplies almost to whole of Delhi these noodles, which are basically used everywhere in street style chowmein. But here we want to make restaurant style noodles, for which you're going to need a premium quality, well treated noodles like these. Now, these are expensive dry Hakka noodles, and yes, you may not be able to get it easily. So, don't worry if you don't get it, use your normal noodles, they'll work just fine. The difference is just that they are more snappy, they just have that little bit of more bite to them. That's it, no more difference. But anyways, you just need to boil your noodles. So take a pot full of water, and when the water comes to a boil, then and only then add some salt. And make sure the water tastes like seawater, which is pretty salty. At this point, add your noodles as well and cook them till they're about 90% cooked. The time varies a lot from noodle to noodle, which type of noodle you're using, so keep this in mind. Now, the key point that most people miss is that you need to wash the noodles with cold water, not only to stop the cooking process, but also to remove the excess starch, which makes sure that the noodles won't stick when they get dry. You can see that the noodles are not at all overboiled, they're non sticky, and when you try to break them, they're a bit snappy, and this is the texture which we're looking for. Finally, you need to add some oil to the noodles, which will make sure that the noodles do not dry out. Now, for the veggies, I'm taking some sliced onions, which literally made me cry, but they still somehow feel better than my wife. Then comes some carrot, which seems just like matchsticks. Further, I'm using some spring onions, some capsicum, which is again sliced. Last but not the least, I'm using some bok choy leaves as well. And yes, before I forget, I've already separated the green stalks from the spring onion. And you can add as many veggies as you want, such as Chinese cabbage, some cabbage, or any veggies you like. Time to rock my wok, and you can use any deep open mouth utensil. Just make sure you keep it on a very high flame. Now add some oil, and if you're using a wok, then make sure that you spread the hot oil properly and you want the oil to be super hot. So first I'm gonna add some onions and the bulbs of the spring onions and cook them for about 2 to 3 minutes. Then add some ginger garlic paste and again cook them for about 2 minutes. Thirdly, add the carrots and cook for 2 minutes more. So you have to remember that the carrots and the onions will take some time to cook and the other veggies will cook quite quickly. Therefore, add the capsicum and the bok choy together, and if you're using cabbage or Chinese cabbage, then at this point add that as well. Then cook everything for about 5 minutes. And when the veggies have lost quite a bit of moisture, make a bed of veggies at the center and then add the noodles. Now quickly add some light soy sauce, some sambal or chili garlic paste, then comes some vinegar and just mix everything together. Finally, we're gonna add some hoisin sauce, some salt, some M.S.G, which is totally optional, some black pepper, and for more flavor, you can also add some concentrated sesame oil. That's it. Just toss everything together. And if you cannot toss, still, you can always use two ladles. So there you are guys, how to make restaurant style vegetable noodles. And as always, you'll find all the list of ingredients and their measurements on my website. And if you like this video, do give it a thumbs up. Until then, I'll see you all next time.